How's it going, Lock Nation? You came back for another video. How's it going, y'all? Wow, that's really bad. that's really bad. That's my kind of interpretation of a redneck or someone from the South. So if you're from the South, please don't judge me. I'm just having fun, you know, being fun, enjoying life. But really, how are you? It is so good to see you here. I'm glad that you chose to come back, that you're here, and you're like, all right, what are these 5 easy ways to become a better photographer? Well, we're about to answer that very question right now. So let's just get right into it. First step to becoming a better photographer is lighting. You know, lighting is one of the most essential parts about being a photographer. Have you ever seen a video, or a photo that had bad lighting that people just were happy to post on their wall? No, like, you haven't. Like, I mean, I would be ashamed if I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna put this photo on my wall with, you know, shadows and not good lighting and all this. Like, you just don't see that. You don't ever see that. Now, lighting, you probably think in your mind, like, okay, so what does this have to do with becoming a better photographer? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. So, lighting can be the most essential part about being a photographer. So, picture me as your client. If I want good nature shots, or like, not nature shots, good family portraits out in nature, I want to do this at the right time in the right moment. And you want that right time, right moment is golden hour. You know, have you ever seen the movie Austin Powers and Golden Member, something like that? Anyway, the guy's obsessed with golden hour. Golden hour is probably one of the best times when you can have the best lighting if you're doing outdoor photography, whether it be for portraits or landscape. You know, but if you're indoors and, like, let's say you have a studio like in your basement or something, which sounds kind of weird now that I say that. Make sure you have good lighting. You know, right here and right here to the sides, I have 2 different lights. They're called GVM lights. Now, these are lights that I've been using for over a year and a half, and they give off great light. You know, I can adjust them pretty well. And if you guys are interested in that at all, that gear review, I actually did a gear review. I'll put the link to it, like, right here somewhere, right there. You know, I'll put it like right there, somewhere right there. You get my point. So, lighting is essential. So that's tip number 1, is that lighting is a must. Tip number 2, manual mode. Now, when you think about manual mode, I've probably kind of scaring you a little bit. You're like, Tony, what's manual mode? What's manual mode? Like, what is this? Like, manual mode is when you make all the adjustments in your settings by yourself. You don't have them preset on your camera. You know, there's the AV mode, there's autofocus mode. There's so many different modes, but manual mode is when you have full reign, full control of your camera. Now, I'm going to be doing a full video tutorial on how to do this in an upcoming video. I'm going to make it fun, I promise. I'll make this fun. But I'm going to teach you the ways of the manual mode. You know, kind of like the ways of the Force. I'm going to teach you the ways of manual mode. So, think of me as like your Jedi Master. Okay? You know, these are not the droids you're looking for. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, tip number 3 is thinking outside of the box. You know, I actually did a short recently where I was saying that you need to think outside of the box. This is essential because if you're like me, if you have ADD, you're already kind of thinking outside the box. Like, I'm kind of a weird person. Like, if you were to come up to me in real life, you'd probably think this guy is hilarious, but he's also kind of strange. That's just who I am. And that's really because of the ADD, and that's also my personality, my spunky personality, just, yeah, having fun. Anyway, so, continue on with that. So, thinking outside the box is like, you know, if you are taking some clients' photos, great example, taking some clients' photos, and they're like, oh, well, we wanted some kind of really cool shot that we can all remember. You know that majestic shot that I was telling you guys about, that I'll put like an image of it like right here? That's a majestic shot. Feel free to use that phrase and that stance. I'm not going to copyright you. I'm not going to come after you with the lawyers and with the pickaxe and the torches. I'm not going to do that. It's called a majestic shot. It's like right here. But when I did that shot, I was trying to go for something unique, something that went beyond the norm with photography, because I didn't want to be like every other photographer, like, okay, point and smile, like, you know, look and smile, show those pearly whites. No, I wanted something that these people could actually reflect on and say, like, I would like to have a shot like that again in like 20 years. Now, 20 years is a long time away, but you get the point. So, and then tip number 4 is making sure that your location is correct, that you have a good location for your photography. You know, having a good location for photography is probably one of the most important steps about being a successful photographer, especially if you're doing an outdoor photography, which is what I mostly do. I do all my portraits, whether it be a family or landscape, obviously outside, and I always make sure that I have a good spot where I do these photos, because I can tell you right now, I've had some photo sessions of that in the past that were really bad locations that I chose, or that I let the client choose, and they were bad locations. So what does this tell me? So the 4th tip, which is choose a good location, and then the 5th tip is have fun. Photography, you are meant to have fun with this. If you're using this guy as a tool to get money and you're not having fun with this, feels like a chore, dude, you're in the wrong industry. Go like fix cars or go cook for someone. You know, do something that you're passionate about. I'm passionate about photography. If you know me at all, I've been doing photography for years, and so gotta have fun. And that's tip number 5. And if you got any value out of this, then go check out this video right here where I take you along on the first episode of Chasing Light, and I will see you over there. But before you head over there, the Chasing Light episode number 2, woo woo woo, is coming out next week. So watch for it, and I will see you over there at episode 1 so you can be caught up for episode 2. Yeah, we'll see you over there.